everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 19th of May. Okay, so this week we've got quite a few influences. So first we've got Venus parallel to Uranus, and this entered on the 13th of May. It's going to be exact on the 19th of May at 9:07 p.m. I'm going to leave us on the 26th of May, so we're really going to feel this energy strongly. It's the same like energy as a conjunction, Venus being conjunct to Uranus. It's on the same, side. They're on the same side of the epileptic pain. Yeah, they're on the same side of the realm anyway. Yeah, so anyway, sometimes I can pronounce the words, sometimes I can't. Hey ho. So we've got the Sun making a semi-square to Mars, and this entered on the 16th of May, is exact at 5 p.m. on the 21st of May, and leaves us on the 26th of May at 2:39 p.m. And the Sun's going to be in Taurus, and Mars is in the constellation of Pisces. Mars also makes a parallel to the Moon's North Node, so a lot of energy motivating us and to go to our highest potential, which is shown by the Moon's North Node in astrology. So this entered on the 17th of May, is going to be exact on the 23rd of May at 5:26 p.m. and leaves us on the 29th of May, so we're going to still affect us up until about mid next week. This is good energy for us to work with. So we've also got Jupiter. I told you there was a lot, making a sextile to Neptune. So this entered on the 19th of May, is exact on the 23rd of May at 10:43 p.m. It's going to leave us next week as well on the 28th of May. We're still going to be feeling it up until about the 31st, maybe even the 1st, 2nd of June. So Jupiter's in the constellation of Taurus and Neptune's in the constellation of Pisces when Jupiter sextile Neptune. Jupiter also makes a semi-square to the Moon's North Node, so a lot of expansive energy, double Jupiter this week really influencing us. So yeah, this semi-square between Jupiter and the Moon's North Node entered on the 21st of May, is exact at 8:52 a.m. on the 24th of May. Remember, all times are in GMT, and Jupiter's in Taurus and the Moon's North Node's in Pisces as well. And then we've got Mars making a Contra-Parallel to Saturn. This entered on the 19th of May, is exact on the 25th of May, and leaves us on the 31st of May. So yeah, a lot of strong energy. I nearly forgot one. We've got Venus making a parallel to Jupiter. It's a triple Jupiter energy. This entered on the 15th of May, is exact on the 22nd of May, and leaves us on the 31st of May. So Venus's parallel to Jupiter adds abundance to our relationships this week. We can feel like we've won the lottery or big prize because we just feel so in love with someone else, our lifestyle or ourselves, or just something else. We can attract both just positive people, experiences. Some of you will get money if you've got loads of Jupiter in your chart, whatever. It just brings a lot of good vibes, this energy. The Sun semi-square to Mars allows us to, as I said, be more passionate, be more motivated, and have the drive to take bold actions, do the things that we've been putting off, saying the words that we, have been putting off saying, and doing the actions, taking the actions that we've been putting off taking. But just watch out for overstepping people's boundaries because of impatience and people trying to overstep your boundaries, and just impulsiveness and conflicts that can come up because of this excess of energy. So just make sure you manage this excess energy, especially if you've got a lot of fire or Mars, Aries energy in your chart as well, or Scorpio even. If you've got a lot of fixed energy in your chart as well, it can just feel like you've got a powerful engine revving inside of you 24/7 this week. So just channel it into physical exercise, creative projects, or just tackling challenges head on. But make sure you take a strategic approach, count to 10, don't fall into aggression and arguments because that can just have more consequences than what it's worth. Ask questions rather than jump to conclusions. So yeah, Mars also makes a parallel to the moon's north node, so this also allows us to move forward with purpose and determination, but it can also add to the impulsiveness of the week as well. Jupiter's sextile to Neptune allows us to be more creative and intuitive, and encourages us to dream bigger and manifest our goals into reality by taking day-to-day action. It can increase our spiritual connection to ourselves or to a higher power, and we just can have more self-compassion and empathy towards others as well, which is good. And we just need to watch out, because with all Neptune energy we can always escape to our self-destructive habits, toxic ways of relating to self and others, or overdoing the toxic relationships, the drugs and alcohol, and just doing anything to escape, the too much Netflix and chilling and binging and stoking and you know what. So just, it's your life, do what you want, but also make sure you put some of this excess energy this week, if you've got a lot of Jupiter energy, into some things that are really going to be worthwhile for you, and to do your best to ground yourself in reality and your actions and your thoughts as well. Jupiter semi-square to the moon's north node challenges us to confront any internal conflicts, so any battles we've got inside ourselves, our inner demons, and we've all got them, and just thinking about the limiting beliefs that get in the way of our growth. It pushes us to assess our path and make the necessary changes to align with our true purpose. And although it can bring discomfort and uncertainty, it paves the way for transformation and growth, and allows us to break free from outdated patterns and embrace change for our highest good. Mars also makes a contra-parallel to Saturn this week, so this is a same as opposition. So we've got the motivation drive opposing our discipline and thinking before we do things and stuff. So it's a tension between our desire for action and the need for discipline and patience. So this energy wants us to find a balance this week between taking decisive steps towards our goals and being mindful of our limitations and setbacks, but not seeing them as, oh, I can never get out of my situation, but being aware of them and planning steadily on how you can get out of them, and just doing the steps that you can, and just getting up after each failure, and just avoiding burnout as well, but giving yourself that self-love and care, and pushing yourself in a balanced way, taking time out for work and play as well. So yeah, this week, if we constantly with self-awareness use this energy, we can learn valuable lessons in perseverance, resilience and strategic planning. Okay, so that's the energies of the week, but of course on the 19th of May we've got some energies that's just going to last us for the first 2 to 3 days of this week. So first we've got Venus entering Taurus. So I've done a full-on in-depth analysis of this, so check out the playlist. But this energy brings stability to our week and helps us to ground our relationships and finances, and take time out for self-care, and make nice meals for ourselves, or ordering our favourite takeaway, or spend date nights with people, question our inner values, and just give ourselves some love. The gibbous moon phase that starts today allows us to pay attention to detail. The moon's north node retrograde allows us to sort of reconnect with our higher consciousness, our higher purpose, reflect on our past lessons, and realign our actions with where we really want to go in life. The sun sextile to Neptune allows us to tap into our imaginative side, working nice with that Jupiter sextile energy, and allows us to be more sensitive and empathetic to ourselves and others. So we can use today's transits and this week's transits to become self-empowered, focus on our personal growth, and evaluating our finances, making plans to build on, or to bring more stability and pleasure into our life, and more balance as well, and just to work with our intuition and just feel more of a sense of self-awareness. Content creators can use this energy to talk about how we can just get pleasure from the simple things in life, how we can bring a bit more luxury and self-care and romance into our life or our relationships, and sort of how we can just take time out to pay attention to details, because sometimes we want to go ahead and start things, but sometimes making a detailed plan with checklists can help us do the tasks. So yeah, just talking about how we can think outside of the box more, giving tips and strategies on how we can do that, and how we can, celebrate our own individuality and assert our boundaries and respect other people's boundaries, and just tap into that more deeper, intuitive, spiritual, imaginative, empathetic side of our nature, giving tips on how we can do that, and being open to the mystery, to the unknown. Because a lot of the time, the reason why we spend our lives living in self-destruction is because it's our comfort zone, and it can get scary, and every year that we stay in it, and every decade we stay in it, it can be harder. So just giving tips and strategies in self-belief and healing and forgiving the past, because we can't change it. And I do know that a lot of people may have been a-holes to you, but you can't let them take your whole life, So this week's energy supports us in digging deep and being open to change. So yeah, that was the daily scopes for the 19th of May.